Hi, everybody. It's meteorologist Joe Cioffi here with weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. And the word for the weekend is dry for all 3 days of this holiday weekend. Not only will it be rain free, but we'll have sunshine. We will have reasonable temperatures, seasonal for this time of year, and low humidity. In fact, I think the low humidity is going to last through much of Monday before we start to transition over into a warmer and more humid air mass for later next week. But all that's happening this afternoon is that we have a weak weather front that's moving through. There's very little with it, where you see the cloud tops back through West Virginia, right in here, West Virginia into parts of Kentucky. There's a narrow line of showers and storms with that, and that is moving southeastward, and it's not going to pose any problems for anyone in our area from eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England. Some of the clouds running into parts of Maryland. That's where the northern edge of it may be coming right into southernmost Pennsylvania. But that's the only complication that we have in this 3 day weekend that is ahead of us. And here on the radar, not much activity going on. You can see where those showers and storms I just mentioned in southern West Virginia back through Kentucky, this very narrow line, and most of that is moving to the southeast. So no real issues. And when it comes to rainfall, this entire week, this is a 7 day rainfall that goes through next Friday. The Weather Prediction Center showing a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain, but that's really for Friday at the earliest. And in fact, I would disagree with their forecast. I'm thinking that maybe this might hold off until Friday night or on Saturday. So that means that we've got at least 6, if not 7 days, where there won't be a drop of rain for 99% of you. So I think that's a good thing. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of the forecast high temperatures. We're in the 80s today. It's still warm, and there's still a little touch of humidity left in the air, but that's drying out as that front pushes southward. Now, for Saturday, we're looking at high temperatures everywhere in the 70s. Maybe some of the warm spots around Washington, D.C. and Baltimore make it up to about 80, but pretty much everyone topping out in the mid to upper 70s. You head up into New England, that's mostly low and middle 70s, even a few upper 60s showing up in elevated areas. Sunday, looking great, 70s to around or just over 80, might make low 80s, southern Pennsylvania down into Virginia. Probably not getting out of the 70s, Hudson Valley through southern and central New England and upstate New York. And even on Monday, I think we're going to hold on and see temperatures that are going to be topping out mostly in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Maps having a little bit of a tough time loading here, but though that's one of the technical issues that we get from time to time. So watching this loop, I'm going to show you, this is the dew point. That's the temperature that you would have to cool the atmosphere to in order to get the humidity up to at 100%. So the farther away it is from the actual temperature, the drier the air is. So here we have dew points that we started the day out in the mid and upper 60s. But as we run the loop forward, you see that green area that overspreads New England and down through Pennsylvania and Virginia. That is all dry air for Saturday. It's still there for Sunday, and it's still hanging on for Monday. It's after Monday that you start to see those dew points come up. The drier air is back up through the Great Lakes come Tuesday and beyond. That's where the next cold front comes to a dead halt and won't make it here. We have action going on out in the west, and that's going to keep things warm and humid here through the rest of next week. And again, I think we may have to wait until next weekend before we deal with anything resembling rain. So here, very quickly, running through the weather models for this week. Of course, it's all about high pressure that's overhead now, and that high is going to. Let me just run it back. There we go. So there's our high that covers us the entire weekend, moves out to the east Sunday night into Monday, and still has a ridge kind of back into the coast. So we're in good shape. Here's the next cold front for Monday night. Guess what? It dies out in western New York and western Pennsylvania, never gets here. Then it turns warmer and more humid. And by the way, if you look on the left, the center left, that's the eastern part of Colorado. That's actually heavy snow. that's happening. We have a deep upper trough that's dropping down so far to the west that it allows the Bermuda High to basically take over and control our weather for the rest of next week. So you really have to get to maybe Thursday. You start to throw in the chance for a shower or thunderstorm, and then maybe next Friday a scattered shower or thunderstorm. And we'll have to wait until maybe next weekend before we get into something regarding rainfall that would be a bit more substantial. So you know what? It's the last weekend of the summer vacation season, and enjoy it because the weather, you could not have strung three, I think, three better days like the next three that we're going to have. So we'll see you over the weekend. No Joe and Joe weather show tonight or tomorrow because the weather is quiet and Joe and I want to take a couple of days off. But we will be on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube channel. Have a great holiday weekend and stay safe.